Welcome everybody, Squeaky Bird Gamer here, and I just want to say this very quickly. My voice has been having a lot of issues with allergies again. I'm finally just gonna bite it and go to the doctor, and then I should be better pretty soon. No more coughs, no more sore throat. I don't like to go to the doctor that often, but hey, sometimes you need to. Anyways, it's time for 3, 2, 1 update. YouTuber videos. This week it was actually kind of interesting because I was actually having like a little bit of problems trying to find some videos for this category, but I finally kind of narrowed it down to these three. And the first one is this video that's probably been around for many years, but it's new to me. It's been around since 2010. Goodness, I haven't seen it yet. But it's this beautiful stop motion animation video where the people are basically painting on like walls, but not only walls, they're like painting on the floor and the streets. They're like carving pictures in the sand, painting on the on pipes, and like using water, and it's just incredible. It's supposed to be like a depiction of like how the Big Bang thing went down, like little organisms evolving and evolving eventually to like fish, and then the dinosaurs, and then mammals, and then eventually humans, and depicting the beginning to the end of humanity, basically. Or not humanity, but life on Earth, which is very interesting. It's a very well done video. I don't want to spoil it because just the sheer amount of work that went into this, like it's 10 minutes long, about 10 minutes, maybe less. And everything is like, it's pictures, and they're like painting, and they have it going from location to location to location. So it's a huge project. I can't even imagine how long this must have taken for it to be made, and it's beautiful. It's by Blue Animations, and y'all should check it out. The next video is, for me personally, something that my husband sent me. It is a Star Wars fan film about Darth Maul as an apprentice. Now, I have to admit, at the very beginning, it's very difficult to get into because, I mean, it feels like there's not very much going on, but towards the middle, it gets really good, and the end is excellent. So you need to kind of like push through it, and hopefully you can appreciate the level of fandom that went into this, but also they're really good at making videos. These people are called T7 Production. Their YouTube name is T7 Pro. They do have a website, but their website is just awesome. It's basically just 3 links. It's their YouTube, their Facebook, and then their email. That's it. I put the link to the website in the description below. I think that it's the most intelligent way to do a website. It's just perfect. But y'all should really check these guys out. The main thing that I really want to say is that the makeup for Darth Maul is really well done, and the choreography, though it's not like the best that I've seen, because I've watched a ton of Star Wars fan videos of these guys who know how to do sword choreography and are really good at it. This, yeah, it's okay, but that's because they have a lot of people in it, and it's difficult to coordinate a lot of people. So I think that it's pretty good for that. And then also the level of like, they did a special effects thing at the very beginning, which was cool, but I think it kind of took away from the video. I don't know, but either way, it's really interesting. Y'all should check it out. This third video, I've been following these people for quite some time. They are called Gahiga. I don't remember. I don't know how to pronounce it. It will be right here. They do a lot of anime kind of live action reenactments. Some of them are to make fun of it. Others are because they're fans of the shows and they want to like make their own scene. It's not exactly the best for production, but and it's also not good for costumes, but it's funny and I see their dedication and I really enjoy it. The thing for this video is that they did a kind of interesting video where they're saying that here's how you can sing like your favorite artists. It is a complete and total joke. Complete and total joke. And it is just, it's perfect how they're describing how to sing like these artists, but they're making fun of them, and I love how they're making fun of them. Please check it out. They do have a previous video because this is a part 2. Y'all should also check out their other videos that they do. I got into them because I was kind of like looking up some Dragon Ball Z stuff, and I saw that they did a live action Dragon Ball Z, and it was pretty funny, but also cool. So they're really good. I really enjoyed them. Y'all should check them out, please. Now it's time for music, and there was way too much music this time. So much music. The previous video that I just talked about, it has some singing in it, but it also is a lot of him like talking. So I kind of lumped that up with the YouTubers rather than put it in the music one. I know it feels like I cheated, but hey, I had to make room because there's so much music going on this week. So the first video is called Wintergatan. It's Swedish. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna pronounce it right. It's a Swedish band, and the guy, he basically made a Rube Goldberg machine using marbles that plays music with a drums, a guitar, and this is, I believe, what the kind it's called. I think it's called a vibraphone, which is like a xylophone, only not. It basically is metal keys, and then it has these tubes at the bottom that make kind of this more resonating, but kind of like dink noise rather than the dong kind of noise that you would hear for a xylophone. A xylophone, I believe, let me see. A xylophone, I believe, is made of wood. I believe so. So that's important to know, I guess. I don't know why. But this Swedish band, they're amazing. They do a kind of genre called folktronic, where it's kind of like folk music, but they use electronic sounds to enhance it essentially. And it's really interesting. I'm not that much into folk music, but this is like, I don't know how to describe it. It's very beautiful and catchy, and watching the machine itself, like the guy's actually cranking it, and he's like throwing these switches and everything to make the marbles like hit at the right moments and do the right sounds, and he like slows down and he stops, or he is like playing the guitar as well, and it's really cool. And I don't know how else to really say this, but you just really need to watch it in order for you to really understand just how amazing and how talented these guys are. It's a really cool video. Please check it out. And the next music video is actually this guy that I found on Twitch recently, but I will give you a link to his YouTube channel, but I really highly recommend that you check out his Twitch channel because this guy is a DJ and he does remixes of video game music, and he is a really good mixer, really good. He plays live performances on Twitch every Wednesday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. So for me, that's 9 o'clock. For y'all in California, I believe that would be 7 o'clock. So y'all can watch that. It's really cool. I like it because at the end of the day, I'm just kind of hanging out, and then he comes on, and so I can listen to some awesome beats while doing my research for these videos or playing a game or something. It's really, really catchy. The one thing that I found it for was Undertale. I didn't think Undertale music could get any better, especially this song called, what was it? Bone Trousel, which is the link to the YouTube video that you will see below. Bone Trousel is Papyrus's theme, and it's a really epic, cool song. He just makes it so much better. This guy's name, his name on Twitch is DJ Cutman, and the group that he founded is called Game Chops, and they do lots of remixes of different video games. Some different other video games that he does are Zelda, Donkey Kong, Castlevania, Pokemon, Mega Man, Splatoon, Shovel Knight, just to name a few. It's really fun and awesome music. You can also find that music. I believe they're on Spotify. I play them through Google Play, and you can get them for free if you subscribe to Google Play. You can get their songs and be able to listen to them on the go, which I've been doing, and it has been very awesome, especially for when I'm exercising. Just listening to that remix, it's so motivating. It gets me pumped up and what makes me want to exercise more. So please check these guys out. They do have like some live shows that they do every once in a while. I think that one is coming up in San Francisco, California. It's on the 15th. So I'll put a link to that in the description below. I would like to be able to go to one of their shows because this is pretty cool music, and I do like to dance sometimes, and I like to listen to awesome beats. So this would be fun. And then it's time for the video game of this week. And this week I found a very fun game called Maximum Override. And it is basically, simply put, a game where you go into this world and aliens have invaded and they want to destroy this town. And they do it by telepathically or whatever. Maybe it's telekinesis, I'm not sure, but they're basically take control of cars and certain other objects to be able to make them move and run into buildings and people and cars and just make everything explode and crash down and everything. It is so fun. It's a little bit broken, but I like those kind of games because it's a lot of stuff going on, so the frame rate is going to have some problems, and also the objects are going to get stuck to each other because they don't know where to go because so many objects are moving and crumbling, and they all want to fall in the same place, so they get stuck on each other. But honestly, aside from those little glitches and takeaways, I think that's a very cool and fun game. You have a couple modes. The two modes that I really saw, one is get rid of the G-Men, I think, or something like that, where you're basically have 14 or 15 guys who will be labeled red on your map, and you have to basically kill them. So you can run over them. I think some of them are in the car, so you have to run them off the road and have the car explode or something. Other times you can make buildings fall of them. You can do whatever to try to get them. And then the second one is just a full-on destroy the whole map challenge where you have a timer and you're supposed to destroy as much as you possibly can before time runs out. And I'm Let me tell you, it's so much fun and so cool, and I could play it again and again and again just because it's mayhem, and I love mayhem, and mayhem is fun. So please check it out. The people who brought it out, their names are Alien Trap brought out this game. Alien Trap does a lot of good games. I really enjoy this game, Override. And that is the end of 321 update for this week. I am currently planning to do a lot of video game playing and recording. Unfortunately, I don't think that I'll be able to get a lot of that stuff out until a little bit later. I will have some games out as soon as I can, but for right now, enjoy these two series, my 321 update and Penny Games Fridays. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see y'all later. Bye-bye!